Ah, my dear children and friends, come closer. Today I will tell you a story of magic, wisdom, and innovation. It is the story of how our ancestors spoke across the lands, through drums. Yes, drums that could speak. These drums carried messages over mountains and rivers, uniting villages far and wide. Shall we uncover their secrets together? Let us go into the story of the sacred drums that speak. Long before the invention of telephones, radios, or the internet, African communities had a unique way of communicating across vast distances. This method was as ingenious as it was captivating. It involved the use of the sacred talking drums, instruments crafted not only for music, but for language itself. These drums, known by different names across the continent, were central to the lives of many communities. Crafted from hollowed-out logs and covered with animal hide, the drums could produce tones that mimicked the patterns of human speech. With this ability, they conveyed messages that were understood by those trained to hear their language. The power of the talking drum lay in its versatility. It could mimic the rise and fall of tonal languages like Yoruba or Igbo, creating a rhythmic code that relayed complex messages. These messages included news of festivals, warnings of danger, or even declarations of war. In times of celebration, the drums invited neighboring villages to join in. In times of strife, they warned of approaching enemies. One of the most remarkable aspects of this system was its speed. A message that might take a runner hours or days to deliver could be transmitted in minutes using the drums. It was a system so efficient and advanced that even European colonists were amazed when they encountered it. But the talking drums were not merely tools of communication. They were sacred. The drummer was seen as a custodian of wisdom, one who bridged the gap between the physical and spiritual worlds. Drum patterns often carried spiritual meanings, calling on ancestors or signaling important rites of passage. However, as time passed and modern technologies emerged, the sacred art of the talking drum began to fade. Roads, telegraphs, and radios replaced the need for this ancient system, and much of its wisdom was lost. Yet in some parts of Africa, the tradition survives, passed down from generation to generation. Today, the sacred drums serve as a reminder of Africa's ingenuity and the deep connection between its people and their traditions. They are not just instruments but symbols of unity, resilience, and creativity. While their use as a communication system has diminished, their legacy lives on in music, art, and the hearts of those who honor them. And that, my dear ones, is the story of the sacred drums that speak. Remember, in every beat of the drum, there is a story, a message, a legacy. So the next time you hear a drum, listen carefully. It may be trying to speak to you. Until next time, my storytellers, carry this tale with you and share it far and wide.